Welcome back to the bank, the banker, and the banked. On this second part of the show, I'll continue my conversation with Frank Ajagba, the Group Director of Business Development at the African Guarantee Fund, to assess how the fund has mitigated the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on business. Let's move to something that is really the talking point at the moment, and that's the COVID-19 pandemic. How has it affected AGF's work, and what strategies has AGF deployed to mitigate against the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic?
Thank you. To give an overview, what I can say that we realized at the beginning of the pandemic in February, March in Kenya, we saw a slowdown on our activities during the lockdown. And why this is linked to the decrease on the bank's activity, because most of the banks stopped on lending. So what we quickly did at AGF was we think of how to adjust our strategy to support our partner financial institutions and to support them during the pandemic and after the pandemic. So basically, what we did is to create what we call AGF COVID-19 facilities, and the key features of these products are as follow. First, we say, look, on our business, on our daily business, usually when a banks have an agreement with AGF, the bank cannot restructure a loan under our coverage without our approval. Okay, so we say during the COVID, and also the second point is that a bank cannot restructure a loan which is not previously under AGF coverage and put it under coverage. So what we did, the first key features of the COVID-19 product that we propose is to give the opportunity to the bank to put under our coverage a facility which were not under our coverage, but that they want to restructure due to COVID-19. That is very important because, and we can see it helped many banks to continue supporting the SMEs. And the reason why we took this decision is that we don't want to lose all the jobs that we have already been able to create due to our guarantee. So our boards asked us to support and to save the jobs that have already been created by key feature of this product, and I'll stop with this second one, is that we propose to all the banks that don't have currently a loan portfolio guarantee with us to also benefit from this provision. So even in a new agreement, we can see how we can accommodate this provision in a new agreement. So what I want to say to finish is I'm asking to all the banks to come to us to prepare the revival of the economy after this pandemic.
As part of the COVID-19 response to the COVID-19 pandemic, one of the things that the government of Kenya has done is to set up a 10 billion shillings credit guarantee scheme. Is AGF likely to participate in supporting that initiative?
Yes, definitely, absolutely. And I would like to say that AGF was part of the ad hoc committee that works on the creation of the Kenya Credit Guarantee Scheme. And we are still in the committee as advisor, and we are willing to support the program when it will be implemented by sharing, by co-guaranteeing or re-guaranteeing some transaction with the Kenyan guarantee scheme.
Thanks. Technology, it's one of the big things on the financial services front. How does AGF factor in technology in how it provides its services? Briefly.
As you know, our partners are banks and financial institutions, and you will realize that all the banks and financial institutions are doing the digital transformation currently. So at AGF, we are following everything that they are doing, and as we are part of the value chain, we are also doing our digital transformation. And what I can say that we have started the construction of AGF 2.0 by re-engineering our processes and operations. So at the end of the day, what will happen, when we will implement our digital strategy, we will reduce our turnaround time. We will be fast in our operations, and we will give to our PFI the best customer experience possible. And I would like to add that this COVID pandemic showed us how our system currently is resilient and using technology, because we are able to work remotely to respond to the need of our customers, and we will do more and implement fully our digital strategy.
Finally, Frank, what does the future look like for AGF, especially when you look at credit guaranteeing? How does AGF intend to keep that going and make it sustainable going forward, finally?
Yeah, finally, I will say that the future is brilliant for AGF. The future is brilliant for AGF because we are implementing, first we demonstrate the sustainability of our business model, and we will continue to reduce poverty in Africa by facilitating access to finance for SME. And how will we do that? We'll do that by using the theory of change, AGF theory of change. And AGF theory of change is based on 3 steps. The first step, we mobilize catalytic capital, blended capital, in order to unlock and channel private capital from financial institutions to SMEs. And this in order to drive positive and sustainable impact on economy, society, and environment. That's the reason why I think that the future is brilliant for AGF.
Thanks a lot, Frank, for a very engaging conversation on the African Guarantee Fund.
Thank you very much.
And that's where we end it on this week's edition of The Bank, The Banker, and The Banked. Join me next week on the next edition of the show. My name is Stephen Kimani.